Hello everybody, my name is Okay I'm Tired. Are you tired? Because I know I am. And today's video, I'll be giving you a tour of the Sierra Army Depot. I'm only a private, so I don't have any power armor. But here we have our spawn. Here's the bedroom. There's the donut. There's the radio. Supplies, the beds. I find myself playing this game a lot personally. You have kill the Nevadan Enclave, kill Richclave, kill Enclave, release date, remember Raven Rock, Barry Moshi, I don't know how to pronounce that. Days since game free, drama free genre, 0, true. Combat training, 0800. Don't know what that means, but I think I'm just too innocent. Here's our lockers, Enclave personnel only. Yeah, so if anybody else would be getting on base. Anyways. Enclave Armed Forces, Department of Defense. Here is our bathrooms. There's no separation here, so you can really just be taking a squat and just look over to the guy next to you. Hold hands, maybe, in the middle. Here's another donut and radio. First aid kit. Hand is quite high, actually. It's probably for the power armor units. Here's the shower. Again, not very personnel oriented. Let me just turn off these lights. Here we go. Here is the plasma rifle. If you come over there, it leaves holes. And then to reload it, you take off the battery at the bottom, like in Fallout 3 and in New Vegas. Anyways, let's leave that room, close the door. Here's the Enclave ammo box. You can only see it from up front, but here it is. Enclave Department of Defense. Anyways, come over here. And you have the weight room, the workout room, whatever it's called. Over here. I didn't see this before. That's great. Here's some punching bags, some dumbbells, tracks, mats. Maybe they practice yoga here, huh? Anyways. There's nothing over there. I've checked before. Here's this room. I have no idea what that could possibly be, but over here we have empty room. Can't wait for that to be used. And over here we have the Secret Service room, Enclave radio, Poseidon energy, the window to look outside, and some security footage. Oh, and another terminal. Anyways, let's just close these doors. As you can see, I've died a lot, and that's because I've been practicing my vertibird. Yeah, that's right, I drive vertibirds now, guys. Anyways, close this door. You have whatever this thing is. Another first aid kit. Lights. Let's turn this off. Actually, no, turn this back on. Over here, this is where you get verified, where you get checked in. You can't see it well there, but that's for the oil rig. Anyways, security checkpoint. And if we go in here, I'm pretty sure this is the power room. Anyways, let's come over here. There's another room I forgot to show you guys. This room. I have no idea what this room could be, but you guess as good as mine. Over here is our med bay. The donuts. Oh, I wish I could zoom in there. The man was here. First aid kits. The Enclave needs you today. God bless the Enclave. God bless America. True. Nuka-Cola victory. Bottle cap. Ugh. A sausage. Here's, don't know what that could be. Lights. Radio. America. Enclave. One and the same. God bless. See, that's gonna be a common sign. Anyways, here's more room. Here's what the flag looks like here in Sierra. See, I don't know if that's red and that's blue, or if they're just both black and my screen's tweaking out. But it's just so dark that you can never tell. Anyways, here's the storage room. As you can tell, it's very full. Let's go out here. Now, you might be wondering, does it just end here? This is all there is to the Sierra Army Depot? No, it isn't. Anyways, we come back out here. It's quite a beautiful day, ain't it? That's what the full area looks like. Here's an oil tanker. You don't think you'd see one nowadays, but yeah, no, there is one. I'm pretty sure this is where they park their stuff. I don't know if you can enter it or not. I haven't tried out myself. I don't plan on to. Here's our turrets. That one's on back there. I don't know if this one's just bugged. There we go, I fixed it. Call me engineer. But here's border control. As you can tell. Sierra Army Depot. Enclave National Union. INSEC. Side of net. Enclave term link protocol. Yep. Come over here and you can see what's allowed and what isn't. No mutants allowed past this point. Not okay. Anyways, over here we have our fortifications for when you need to get shooting. There's a better view of our flag, actually, now that we're not in dim lights. I'm pretty sure it's just black. Okay. Anyways, here's another place. You can't enter it yet. This game's really early in development, as you can tell. You can really tell with the fact that I couldn't unsync. But here's some more weapons. You have a missile launcher, 10mm submachine gun. I'm pretty sure that's a shotgun. Manchester City Miller. So it's 12 gauge. I know that's a. I forget what it's called. I know what it is. It's one of those guns, you know. And here's some forklifts. More props. Alright, here's more. Some power armor frames. Some equipment. What does that say? Hold up. What does that say? Enclave mechanized infantry. Here's the showers where you can cure yourself of ray ads. There's the radio station. Here's some inflammatory stuff. Here's a Enclave APC. As you can tell right here. We're the only guys that make them. Gasoline, all this, all that. Here's an Enclave tank. Look at the beauty of that design. Over here. Here is our production line. As you can tell by the power armor frames. And over here, you got a Gauss rifle. Advanced XL1 power armor. Institute rifles, which you wouldn't see all the way out west. Whatever that weapon is. Laser rifle. And a 10mm gun, it looks like. Pistol. Anyways, come over here. And you have this. You can see its serial number right here. I don't know what it's called, quite frankly. TP48, maybe it's the same thing. Here's the production line thing, again, from the oil rig. And here's our train station, where we get all of our resources. That's our factory. In case you guys were wondering, you can't go in there, sadly. I tried before. Actually, you probably could. We'll find out sometime soon. Anyways, here's our trucks. You're shocked to see some in the wasteland, I know, but you know, when you're Enclave, you're beautiful, okay? Anyways, we have some mobile, I don't know what these are called, but here's our supply lines, and as you can tell, they go far. Not that way, but they stretch into the wasteland. Anybody following them gets shot. But, yep, here we go. Here's our supply lines. And here's the freight train. Oh, I wish they had higher quality stuff. But here's 2 trains that are used. Oh, is that power armor? Oh, well, would you look at that? XO2 Mark Advanced, but Mark II, whatever you call it, power armor. On a advanced power armor frame. That's something you don't think you'd ever see. Okay. Its arms looks like it's been separated from its body. Again, with the game being early development, you'd get these. I'm pretty sure it's going to be another warehouse. Let's see if we can go in this factory. Safety rules, and no, I cannot. Shame. Hopefully they had that. Anyways, here's more border control, I think. I could be wrong. Let's take a look. Hold on. Yep, Enclave Air Force personnel. And look at that. Here you have a Vertibird Mark III in process of being made. As you can tell of it being made, its back is missing and this wire is loose. If you come up here, it's got its Air Force logo on there. And then over here, here's the back segment that's going to get attached soon, hopefully. You can walk through this. But yeah, there's that. Now, here's a mortar round, I believe. More Enclave crates. Here's the wings of the great beautiful bird. Here's its turret. Oh, look, Voltec. No, that's not Voltec. There's Air Force Control Tower, whatever it's called. I would jump down there and fix the door for you guys, but I don't want to do another tour of the inside. Also, it's a big, big facility, so I don't think you'll all be seeing me do that anytime soon. Anyways, I don't think we can enter this either as well. Let's find out. Nope. It would have been nice if we could, but oh well. I have no idea what that's going to be myself. I asked the devs earlier what that was going to be, and yeah. Here's where they do the patrols. If you join their Discord server, if you get accepted, they do patrols, and this is where they prepare you. You stand up like this, power armor on one side, and the rest of the infantry on the other side. The president comes, as you can tell. See, it is red. Oh my god, I felt like I was going crazy. Anyways, president comes up these stairs with the Secret Service and his high-ranking officials behind him, as you can tell by these golden plates. And he gives us a beautiful speech. My fellow Americans, it's me, John Henry Eden. John. Oh, I forget his name. Richardson, David, whatever his name is, Dick Richardson. No, that's Fallout 2. Whatever. I'm getting the presidents confused, okay? Here we have... I'm not gonna shoot this window out. Border control. Oh. Hold on, here's another border control. Over here you have another... Or not another, you have yourself a... waste dump sign, as you can tell by the followers thing over there. Then, if you get close enough, you can see muties. Ugh. And the worst of them all. Brotherhood. Jokes. Yeah, it sounds like a glass. Oh! A ranger. I didn't know they guys came out here. You want to make sure they're dead and not mutating, you know? It does look like there's blood. Gallons of blood, maybe. Anyways, come over here. I think this is where we park our vehicles. I could be wrong. But here's our tank. Our APC. And maybe half. It looks like half of the tank. Yeah. It's just missing the top here. Then we come over there. We have I have no idea what that could be. Maybe it's just an APC missing its head. It looks like it. There's a destroyed tank. It looks like it's missing its cannon. And here's whatever that is. This is where we park our. This is where you park your vehicles, as you can tell by our border control. This is also where you get these things. I don't understand why they wouldn't just move that back there. Kind of makes it more vulnerable, but that's me. I'm not high ranking whatsoever. Here's another tank. We have lots of these guys actually. We're just really sticking them out. Oh, he's missing his head. What the fuck? Alright. Well, over here, you have another one of those things. I'm pretty sure it's like a mobile car to move you. I have no idea what this building could be. I don't think you can enter it. Nope. I don't feel like walking that way, so let's just... Come on. Oh, God. Well, looks like I spent more time doing that. Anyways, it's time I drive that vertibird. There's two versions of that vertibird. There's the transport, and there is the combat. I will be driving the transport, but it is very neat that they have different designs. They both have different, and I mean vastly different designs. Let me spawn that in. Let's get out. Actually, you know what? Yeah, honestly. So these things have sideways doors, as they do in Fallout 2. It looks like a bug as well. And then it has a back door. You have to press two different buttons. J is to open the back, and U is to open these sides. One of the presidents surely tripped on that. Come over here, and I'll spawn a Mark III combat. As you can tell, vastly different designs. And this one also comes with a gunner, if I can get back there. But here it is again, those two. But here's the gunner part. Let me just try sitting down. Gunner seat. I don't know if it works or not. Now I think you sit up here. Yeah, you do. Now do 8 rounds at the bottom. But yeah, co-pilot is what you use to shoot the turret. And as you can see, it also moves, and it's not just a prop. Did I destroy that by accident? Oh yeah, no. There's these despawn after a bit. Just wait. I guess I'll spawn in the other one while we wait. I'll spawn in the prettier one. I like this one personally. Let me move my mouse. Driving these things are quite risky. Anyways, turn on LK. K turns on your internal lights. So you can tell now. Let me just... So you can tell for that. And X is auto hover, so I'm going to do that real quick. Do not jump though, you will fall out. Get it? Anyways, L is your lights. It looks like it's about to be night, so you might need that. Alright, so let's get moving. W and S is what speeds you up. D and A is your left and right. E and Q is your axis. I don't know the name of it personally. G is your gear. Let me slow down to park here. And this is the Brotherhood spawn. They haven't added nothing yet here. Y is your engine. So let me show you guys what it looks like with the lights. See, these troops would sit here, and then you could paradrop them. Let me just... Anyways... The Legion, shocking or not, has their own bird that they stole from us. As you can tell, it's completely black. No. Quick. We have to get back to our vertebrate. Or else it's gonna despawn. Don't despawn. Thank you. Anyways, let's take off again. Again, this is only a transport vertebrate Mark III. Now let's head to the Brotherhood spawn. I have no idea what this yellow. I'm thinking it's just raiders, but I could be wrong. Anyways, let's go to the Brotherhood spawn. Right click to look around. So you have to hold right click too while you do that. Anyways, slow down here. They have this carved with the passage here. Make sure, quick tip, if you're gonna be driving one of these things, make sure you auto hover. It makes it easier. I'm gonna take out these guys. And let's go all the way. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to spawn in a Brotherhood vertebrate. I don't think I'll be able to get back to Beauty over there. But yep, here's the Brotherhood spawn. I can't go into the Brotherhood spawn because I don't have the Brotherhood group added, but to rest your fears, here it is. Let's see if we can make it back in time. Push. Imagine if I just... Alright, I spoke to some. I was gonna say, imagine if it despawns in front of me. Well, looks like you guys are gonna get a view of that Brotherhood vertebrate. Anyways, here we go. It's painted blue. Let me get a better view of you. Dr. Seuss. But yeah, it has blue stripes. It's the Brotherhood icon on the side. Disgusting. It's really just these other factions just have repainted combat Enclave Mark III designs going on. Alright, let's take off. To drive it, you have to use your mouse. Up and down are inverted, so to look up, you must scroll your mouse down. To look down, you must scroll up, or just yank your mouse those directions. Anyways, let me show you what I meant by the supply runs. See? Train tracks that quite frankly go everywhere. Let's go back and park by our spot. I don't want to ever see this thing again, so I have an idea. And now I'm out of rounds, and I think I destroyed it. Or despawns, but let me show you all my personal favorite vertibird. You can go first person, turn on lights. This thing is just sparkle in the night. Speaking of, it is not time. So let's take a look at the base at night. Let's go higher up. Let's just take an auto hover. So there's where you spawn, that big middle piece. Let me just fly over it real quick. Alright, well I guess we're taken to the factory first. Here's our factory. Here's our airbase from above. And let's just take up the throttle real quick and loop back around. Alright, slow down. G, and I'm gonna explode. Let me show you guys the other morphs. So you have auxiliary. You have to select your weapons. Auxiliary troops, you just get combat armor. You also get side patches dependent on your rank, I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't know, but who knows. And then here's personnel. If I know anything for Battle for Hoovidan, if that game still works, has been able to work for me lately, you can only have a limited number of amount of people with this. So say for example there's 5 guys with this, there can be no more 5 privates or personnel, whatever they're called. There's unfortunately no looting mechanic, which I think would be cool if you could loot someone's power armor, wear it, but that's just me. Let's run on back. Oh yeah, that's first person, as you could tell. Oh yeah, but your avatar's arms are still on. I can't cannot wait to see what they do with these, once they're done in the game. It's probably gonna be such a good game. You're probably gonna love it. They do host lots of events on their Discord. Make sure you join this game, play their Discord, have fun, you know? Link the game right now, future me, but you know what? Let's just have you parked above. Nope, don't crash. Oh yeah, you can knock those things out if you wanted to. These things sure are hard to crash. Or park, whatever it is. I'm gonna say it is. You have the steadiest hands ever to do this. Alright. It's time for me to hopefully not explode that thing. There's no fall damage in this game. Here's the rest of this bunker. Open door. As you can tell, it's opening these. Hopefully that guy doesn't crash down. So he crashed down. But yeah, that opened the door. Here's decontamination. Hopefully it connects. But I mean, the game's so early progress, it literally has a cube for opening and closing the door. Let's close it again and see if it's bugged. Oh no, it isn't actually. That's neat. They fixed that. Okay. Here's a cargo. Also, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like a sandpaper effect. Reset. But in the bottom right, as you guys can tell, they have a question mark. You click that. They have admin. Yeah, the radio sometimes works. Depending on which radio you go to, it will play When Johnny Comes Marching Home. When Johnny comes marching home. Anyways, let's try let's look at it from above once it's since it's all closed up now. I wish you could enter the factory and just see like a production line. That'd be so neat. And then you can get on top and like shoot from above. Here it is. That's it's great textures. Just oh yeah, in case you got a headache from hearing me walk. It's Gary's mom sound effects. Let's drive it again. Let's drive her. Oh yeah, you can literally just take up the wheels off rip. Does not matter. If you want a full list of controls, they're over here. Tax mode. Yep. I basically showed you all everything. I think I'm about to crash, but we'll decide to select that. If you go down, you go faster. Believe it or not. So let's go up high. That wasn't your sign to... Alright, whatever, see? And now you're going so fast. Anyways, let's go back to Legion camps since they look more fulfilled, I'd say. Actually, no, I haven't gone to that one corner. there's this one weird spot behind the map. Besides that empty field of the fort. I don't know what it's here for. But it's this. And it's quite the spawn. Actually, I'm curious. So we're just gonna crash. I knew it. Is this gonna be like a spawn for Legion or something? No, maybe the Raiders spawn here, and they have to trickle out. Whatever this spot is, it's a weird, scary almost spot. Just the emptiness of it. And then looking up, there's only the moon. Well, and that was the Enclave Sierra Army Depot. If you guys liked this, make sure to leave a like. Hopefully the higher command sees this, yeah. You guys do need to fix the way your helmet style look. Just the side swipe and then just looks kind of goofy. It's like fully fleshed out and then get like pushed in at the front. Maybe you guys could add a mask here as well, and make sure it's lower on the heads, because I can literally like the bottom of my eyes sink with the brims of the bottom of those goggles. Just lower. Let's have like the world's biggest head. Please just lower that. I don't think I showed you guys this. No, I did. But yeah, that was the Sierra Army Depot of the Enclave National Union. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys actually come and play. This game's a really fun game to play. I hope you guys meet some of the community. I will be going back to my post and just watching out for muties.